y'all, I'm SpringHenry with American Dream TV. Welcome to 1861 Distillery here in beautiful Thomasville, Georgia. Today we will be diving into the history of the distillery, the on-site restaurant, and what makes this location a must-visit place for South Georgia. Let's go check it out. I am here with Brian Higgins, the co-owner and master distiller of this beautiful place. Brian, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much.
I am excited to ask you this question. I just have to know, where did 1861 come from?
That is a great question. 1861 Distillery got its name from the essentially the Gulf and Atlantic Railroad. April 16th of 1861 essentially was the very beginning of it. That train left the northeast United States, came down, hit Savannah, came across, and when it got to Thomasville, we were the very last stop on the tracks for many years. So that train coming to Thomasville really led to the diversity of the people that we have in Thomasville today.
Tell us a little bit about the process of how you distill.
I kind of reverse that question a little bit. So we actually have 15 different spirits that we distill here on site. And we, surprisingly to a lot of people, we actually do 6 different beers or have 6 different beers on tap. But we are your true mom and pop, what they call grain to glass distillery. We source as many grains as we can here locally, here in Georgia. The other grains that we can't, we source through a distributor. But other than that, we grind our own grains here. The piece of equipment behind us to my right is what we call the mash tun, where we're actually cooking the grains down to extract those starches and sugars. Through the use of enzymes that come from those grains, we convert those starches into sugars. Because at the end of the day, when we put it into the fermentation tank in the other room, the yeast is going to consume all those sugars that we created, and they're going to eat those, and then the byproducts are carbon dioxide and then of course the alcohol. And that's about a 7 to 8 day process. Once that's finished, and we'll pump it back in here into the still, and that's about a full day process of extracting the alcohol from our mash. The alcohol starts to evaporate at 174 degrees. It's actually fun to watch. It'll come up this and go across, and it'll go up through both of our columns, and from there it condenses back down and comes out our alcohol. So it's kind of fun because we have some spirits that we get multi-purpose out of and get to make some really cool products.
And you do a really, really cool product for your customers, your barrel privé. Tell me about that. Tell everybody about that, because this is amazing.
Yeah. So the barrel privé program came out of really having smaller barrels, because we age everything in 5 and 10 gallon barrels, which kind of, I won't say speeds up the process, but since there's so much wood touching the spirits, it ages at a faster rate than, say, a 53 gallon barrel. So that really would give us the ability to bring in individuals, businesses, corporations that really want something set aside for just them.
I know that you guys have won several awards. We saw them as we came in through the hall. Tell me about some of the most prestigious awards that you guys have had.
I guess a few months ago, James Magazine named us the #1 distillery in the state of Georgia. And in our first 3 years of business, we have won 36 gold medals, or gold and silver medals, to include Best in Show, Best in Class. We sent off our 3 gins for the World Gin Competition, won 2 gold medals and a silver medal there.
Brian, most people don't know that you guys have a kitchen here at 1861. Can you tell us a little bit about the food that you do offer here?
Yeah, absolutely. So we offer everything from several different grilled panini sandwiches. We do our own pulled pork and ribs. We do a bread pudding for dessert. We kind of have a broad general kind of menu, and we actually do pretzel sticks that a lot of people really like to come in and enjoy those with just some of our homemade beer cheese sauce.
Well, everything here looks delicious, and I cannot wait to taste everything on the menu. If there's one thing I love, is delicious Southern food.
There you go. This is the place to come get it.
Thank you for joining us at one of South Georgia's hidden gems and the most exciting destination in the world of spirits in our great state. Cheers to 1861 and its rich history. I'm SpringHenry, and this is the American Dream.